Thank you to Trey Mosley for the introduction. We are indeed excited to welcome you to another edition of the NFL on Yeeee Sports. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Indianapolis Colts and our home team. Alongside Greg Olsen, I'm Mike Tirico. The kicker has us set for the start. Off we go on Yeeee Sports. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
Project, this ain't what you want.
Hey, check that, street. Here we go, go!
Off the bootleg, it's Ward. That's caught downfield by Diggs. He'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
At the 49-yard line.
Set, hurt. Ready.
First carry for the man from Memphis, Tony Pollard. He was looking for that cutback lane, but it never developed. Tracked down behind the line.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
Ready.
From the gun, here's Ward. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson. And now it's fourth down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
You let this go deep for Jefferson. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. What a play on fourth and long. 32 yards.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Come on.
To the air again. Ward. That's to the left side and taken in by Diggs. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
From the gun, they'll give it. It's Pollard. And he'll be taken down. We have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up first and goal.
That's another Mexico City first down.
Ready.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Now Ward on a design run, and he will take it in himself. Cam Ward, touchdown, Blues. Extra point attempt to come here. No problem with the footing. The kick is good. And the Blues will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Looking for his tight end there, but let him too far. It's an incompletion.
It seems like there was some miscommunication that time. They clearly weren't on the same page. That's something that they've got to get on the sideline and get corrected as soon as possible, because I think they just missed out on what could have been a big play. I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
And that is incomplete. He was looking for Jordan Addison that time. And that'll set up 4th down.
And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide, we're just going to air it out. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down. All 3 incompletions, and now it brings up 4th down. And barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. He's got a receiver. It's Addison. And he is going to have a Colts 1st down by a good couple of yards. They will indeed get the conversion on 4th and 10.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
First carry now for the former Badger, Jonathan Taylor. He'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 7. Back to throw. Out to his right. There's to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. In this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front.
1st and 10.
It's a gain of 17 yards. 1st down, Indianapolis.
They'll toss this right side to Taylor. And they'll take this down inside the 35. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 31.
He'll drop to throw. Trying on left side and caught by Pittman. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Now a toss play for Taylor. Good blocking to the 15. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. They get 15 on that game. 1st down, Indianapolis.
1st down, Colts.
He'll look to throw. We'll try and set up the tight end screen. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
So he makes his first catch of the day, and even though it doesn't look like much, Mike, sometimes those are the touches that you can build off of. You know, it's like in basketball, what they say, sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop.
Here we go, set.
They'll work the middle here with Taylor. And the defense stiffening here. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. 3rd and goal coming up.
So on 2nd down, they try to hammer it in on the ground, Mike, but now on 3rd and goal, I don't think you had any choice but to put this ball in your quarterback's hands and test this defense through the air.
And this ball incomplete on 3rd down. Jonathan Taylor, the intended receiver. And now they're faced with a 4th and goal. Oh, he missed it. from short range. A bad miss. It's no good. And they are not able to draw closer.
And this is where playing in the elements can really become a problem. These kickers practice all year in pretty much ideal conditions. So sometimes you got to approach these kicks a little bit different. He's just unable to connect.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. The drive starts. It's a carry by Pollard. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Ready? Ready?
Out of the gun, Ward. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike. Make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
First catch in this one for Olave. And it gives his guys a 1st down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
Now inside the 25. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. It's a close game early on. Back with more from Mexico City and the International Series after this. From 6 yards out, it's 1st and goal.
Hurt! Right there, hurt!
They'll run here. It's Pollard. And he'll plunge forward to the 2. Setting up 2nd and goal.
A 4-yard gain brings up
6 the Eagles! 6 the Eagles!
Pollard is in for a touchdown.
Tell you what, this offense has come out and they have completely dominated here in the early going, Mike. I mean, this has just been methodical, sustained, back-to-back drives right down the field. And then to finish in the red zone, man, you just can't draw it up any better than that.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. Now an opening past the 30. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the 2nd half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-happy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He gets this one complete to Pittman. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
That's good for a Colts. 1st down. A gain of 11 on the play. And the Colts 1st down.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw again. That's complete to his running back, Taylor. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
15 yards. And the Colts, first down.
Back to the air one more time. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
At the 35-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Three.
They'll look to throw yet again. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Blues are going to get the football at their own 23.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermined before the snap where they're going to go with the ball. And I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
Ready, right?
Off play action, it's Ward. Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him. The former first overall pick in 2022, Trayvon Walker. He had a sack in the opener last week. He's got another one here. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Shotgun snap for Ward. That's caught downfield by Jefferson. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 88 yards. It is a touchdown. A try here for the extra point. He's got it. And the Blues mistake themselves to a 21-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And this will work out quite well. They'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Toward the sideline, taken in by Pittman. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
First down. A gain of 14. First down, Indianapolis.
Now they'll set up to throw. Left side here, caught by Addison. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
That's another Colts first down.
They'll look to throw. He's got a man. That's Josh Downs. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
The red zone now. He'll drop to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
And really what stands out to me the most in this first half, Mike, is just there's very little separation among these receivers downfield. The quarterback has to throw into a lot of tight windows, contested catches, and they continue to do a nice job separating the ball from the man.
And it's going to be first and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 5-yard line. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I will be right back after this. What an important sequence this is, trying to get one of those scores back before halftime in a great spot. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Jonathan Taylor, touchdown Indianapolis. His first touchdown of the new campaign. And this one is no good. Not sure if the rain and the wet footing is an issue there, but no extra point. The score stays where it is. Here's Stout after the touchdown to send this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Ready?
On first down, Ward. That's caught by Jefferson on the right side. He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup of 5 on first down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
2nd and 5.
Hurt! Here we go! Ready?
Pistol give to Pollard. And he'll be near the first down marker. It's called a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on 3rd down. They'll try and run for the first down with Pollard. And he's going to be brought down right on that yellow line with the official signal. He's got enough for the first down.
And these are the tough yards you judge it back by, Mike. We used to say to our backs, hey, even if we don't block everyone, you've got to be your own blocker. Like, you have to find a way to get 1 yard and keep this drive alive. And I think he's able to pick up that first down by about a yard or 2.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
60 Bison. 60 Maverick. 60.
From the gun, here's Ward. He'll go right back to Jefferson. They connect again. And he will go all the way. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Mexico City. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon. The PAT, up and good. And the Blues add on 1 more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. To throw here to begin the drive. Finding the open man, that's Pittman.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to, what they call, punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. And downfield, it is Downs with the catch. A big gainer for Indianapolis. And even 30 yards. So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. That one to the end zone, but incomplete. He was looking for Michael Pittman with that one. And it'll be 2nd down.
There isn't much room for error when operating inside the red zone. The field is really condensed. Those throwing windows become a lot tighter and forces your quarterback to make some really highly contested throws. And as we just saw, those aren't always going to go your way.
A dive and a catch. Incredible. Timeout, Indianapolis. That is their 2nd. And they've got a chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down. Taylor. No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards. And the offense will take one here. Timeout with 6 left on the 2nd quarter clock. to throw. To the end zone. It's intercepted. And the Blues are going to take over at their own 2.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
And he maneuvers his way forward, a gain of 6. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. He'll start at the 4. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return. Set up to throw. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out? And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the first half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space. Every single ball has been contested, and they've done a great job all day. I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Tarvarius Ward.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out onto the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep this score right where it is.
2nd and 10.
Go! 7 Pirates, 70 Timberwolves. Ready, ready?
Looking to throw, it's Ward. That's into the hands of Diggs. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. They gained 18 yards on that one. That's enough for a first down.
Here we go, here we go. 70 Lions. Warriors, 70.
Play action. Ward. Throw right side to Olave. He's close to a first down. To gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. 2nd and a yard. Out of the gun, they give it to Pollard. And he's in! Tony Pollard. Touchdown, Blues. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. Now for the point after. He gets it to go. And the Blues will extend this third quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from the 2. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. To the air now on 1st and 10. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And They want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and